going back to being who God wanted me to be as a man. And it doesn't really matter what I got between my legs because no one's going to see it anyway. And I've been reading my Bible every day, and all I could hear was God saying, well, you really need to go back to being who I made you. And your story is great, but just don't do it as a girl, because you're not a girl. And I know that. It just tears me up to think that I did all this, and I was a phony, I was a fraud, but I tried pulling it off. And people called me ma'am and she and her, and I had my long hair. I didn't wear much makeup. As you can see, I got lip liner, I had the eyebrows tattooed, which now I got to live this way, but it's a great testimony. And I just want to try to help someone else before they make the same mistake I did. Everybody I told I was getting a sex change and blah blah blah, they all said, "Oh, if that's what you think is right, then go ahead and do it. If you feel good about it, if that's what you want, go do it." And how can that happen when you're supposed to be accountable for your brothers and sisters and help them out, according to what I read? And they didn't do it. They did not do it. And to this day, they thought I was going to be a disgrace to them. That's why they didn't do anything. They just told me there's the door. I said, okay, But I always thought I needed to be important. And that's another reason, all the tattoos and the piercings, I thought, I'm going to be somebody someday. I want to be famous, But now, I do want to be famous, but I want to be famous for God. And I want to take everybody down the path that needs help. Please listen to this, because without the Lord, you'll have nothing. You'll have nothing. He's the vine and we're the branches, and we can do nothing without him. But the whole thing is why most people will not go to any of these things, because it's all about the embarrassment. You are so embarrassed with what you've been doing that you can't tell anybody that. And that's what I kept a secret for all those years. I couldn't tell nobody. I was too embarrassed. But you have to stop. You have to stop and get help, because you're going to destroy your life. You're going to destroy the life of your friends, your spouse, whoever it may be, because this is the worst thing that I think that anybody could do, is get involved in the sex industry or business or whatever. It destroyed me, but praise God, I'm set free now, and I'm happy as can be. I am so happy, it's overjoyed, because my life now is like over the top. I have nothing, but I have everything, if that makes sense. I have Jesus.
Hey everyone, it's the Vigilant Christian. Thank you so much for tuning in to another edition here of Illuminati New World Order. Now, I wanted to share this with you because this is a powerful and important testimony. The story you just heard is a man who was sexually confused like supposedly Caitlyn Jenner is, Bruce Jenner, and went through with the sex change surgery, and then God opened this man's eyes to see that he was going against his created design and that he was in rebellion, which is witchcraft, against his own creator. And God has changed this man's life in a powerful, powerful way. So this is a testimony that we need to share with the world, because the Nazi liberal intolerant media is going to be pushing this down our throats, and is. I've been covering it over and over and over again. This transgender mental illness, sickness, spiritual disease is being promoted as a gift in the world today by a twisted, satanic media that is going to destroy people's lives. Look at the destruction that came in this man's life from this satanic confusion of thinking that he was a woman, and destroying and mutilating his body. Okay, there's a lot of regret. This is the one thing that the mainstream media is not going to be telling you. They're going to constantly be feeding you with, transgenders, they're depressed, they're committing suicides, transgenders don't have rights, transgenders are special, transgenders are courageous. This is what they're going to pump you with. They're never ever going to tell you that a good percentage of the people who end up having a sex change regret it. Imagine mutilating yourself. You're a man and now you're a woman, then you regret it. Okay? And even if you don't regret it, you can go to your grave and still end up in trouble. So it doesn't matter if you don't wake up. But some people do. And I want to make this video here to counterbalance the mind control and the lies and the deception that the mainstream powerful media, in combination with the entertainment Hollywood industry, is doing. They're just brainwashing the masses with ridiculous lies. Now, what I'd like to do here is leave a playlist for you to check out on this subject. You need to look into this, okay? Don't listen to CNN, MSNBC, 2020, Fox News, all of them. They're all going to paint this as something positive and good, and this is progress and social evolution, when it's not. It is us falling into the greatest darkness that the world has ever seen, and it will cause consequences and the wrath of God to fall upon the nation. So wake up. Look at this video specifically because it touches on this topic of the sex change. 100% proof. Caitlyn Jenner is not a woman. Do not be deceived. You cannot change the chromosomes. Okay, so this individual, this man right here, who changed when he became a woman, quote unquote, and went through with the sex change, at the chromosome level, he was and always will be a man. God did this and designed it in our biology. Our human sciences cannot change the biological design of our creator. And if he created you male, you are male biologically at the chromosome level. If you're a female, you have female chromosomes. You're going to ovulate. You're going to be able to grow breast and milk from those breasts to feed a baby that you're going to be able to be pregnant with. There are biological differences in the human physiology that our creator designed. Stop going against that. Stop being in rebellion against the creator of the universe and mocking him and spitting on his design by being rebellious, wretched, depraved, lost people who hate him and blaspheme the very creation that he created by doing these abominations. This is sick, twisted depravity, and the world is falling for it. So please, please share these videos, get educated, and help wake other people up. What I'm going to do now is leave for you some resources that you need to get out to people who are going to be convinced and brainwashed by the schools and the mainstream media that sex change is not a good thing. Sex change, regret is common. In the description section below, I'm going to leave you this right here. So you can come check out Walt, who also had a sex change, and guess what? Ended up regretting it, and now is going on a mission all out to stop the insanity from spreading and destroying more lives like it has destroyed his life and this gentleman's life. So don't believe the mainstream media. There are real life stories they are covering up and not telling you about because they have an agenda. Thanks for taking the time. This is the Vigilant Christian saying God bless each and every one of you. As always, when we live in times where the mainstream media and even the school systems are going to be pushing mind control indoctrination that is pure satanic, you need to stay 100% vigilant and fear no evil.
Hi, this is Walt Heyer. You've come to the website sexchangeregret.com. And you know, there's a lot of people who suffer regret years after doing a gender change. Sometimes 3 years, 5, 15 years, or 20 years. It doesn't matter. The point is that we are here for people who suffer from sex change regret. We have a book. If you're a parent or if you know someone who is going through the transition and you want to better understand what they're going through, this is a book, Paper Genders. It has the history of gender change surgery, who started it, how it became where we are today. So this is a great book for you to get, and no matter whether you're the transgender yourself or a family member or somebody else, this is a good book for you to read. And we know that regret is a big thing because even the Transgender Task Force did a study of 6,450 people who identify as being transgender. And out of that group, 41% of them said that they had attempted suicide. Now, maybe they're unhappy, maybe they're struggling with an issue, but it's a big number. And we're trying to bring that number down so that it's equal to that of the general population. So come get the book, understand what it's about. Thank you.